start the stream before I get to 3 hours. Otherwise, I can't upload the files to edit them. My software doesn't let you go over 3 hours, and I probably just did. I bet you I'm at about 3.5 hours. It's 12:18. How far from the ledges? I'm pretty far from those ledges. Checkers, are you getting pretty hot? You know, there's water up there for you. You know that, right? We're transmitting. Not enough wind, though. We're going 0.7. We got 3 lines out. I'm using shad that I caught this morning with my net, but they're all dead now. So I figure a dead shad is better than a fake shad. But today, I didn't really get to some of the good ledges where I would catch some striped bass. And it's getting late. I gotta go home this afternoon. Cut myself somehow. So I think I'm going to start motoring back. We had some successes today. So I'm going to pull the sail in. Oops, sorry, checkers. Oop, I should change that scene. Trying to get better at remembering that. That's not what I want. That's what I want right there. Okay, we'll turn this over like that. And then, so the first thing we do is take the starboard sheet. But don't roll it all up like that because then I can't figure out. I'll get it wrapped around something. Oh. Okay. Like that. We'll just let that dangle there. And then, oops. Forgot to unhook that. And then we'll come over here. I'll put this through the latch. Pull that just It's kind of snuggish. And we'll unhook the furling line, unlatch it, and we'll put some tension on it. We'll tension the sheet as we roll in the furler. I love the way this works. It is so easy and so cool. And we'll get a wrap around like that, and we'll latch both of them. That one we can drop. This one we'll go around 3 times and then double latch it. I did latch it, right? No. There we go. What? There we go. Now they're latched. And we can latch this one. Like so. And we'll get this back up here. Like so. Oh boy. Okay, I gotta start the motor. Start the trolling motor and get these lines untangled before I start the main motor. What's going on? This one is off the tether. As if I might have a fish on it, but I don't. Sure of it. Okay. I'm hooked on that trolling motor. There we go. No bait. Just put that there for now. Bring this guy up. Might have had a bite. As long as I'm hanging over this already, let's get the tether and hook that up. Now, I'm thinking I should put regular bait on this for the trip back, or a lure. Checkers, this is really a problem here, buddy. Here, go in your favorite spot. There you go. Okay. What in the heck is that on there? There's something on that hook. That's weird. What the heck is that? Piece of wood? Sure as shit. Yeah, so I must have snagged it on a piece of wood. That hook is just about shot. I'm going to put this guy on here. Like that. Okay, so let's start this trolling motor. It is started. We'll just do a circle here, big circle. There's 10 feet. Let's just go about right there for now. Let's pull this guy up. Change him out. If there's no bait on it, that is. No bait. So we'll bring this in like so. Take that hook off. Then I'm going to put this deep diver on there. Oops. Not yet, I'm not. Gotta bring that other line in. And she be snagged. No bait. I'm just gonna leave this one. Out there. Like so. And then we'll start the big motor. And that looks good. Stop the trolling motor. In fact, we'll even trim it up for a while. Get it unwound up there. There, that's just about stow position. Okay, now we can start lowering this guy down. Where are we at? 7. Where are we at? We're in 20 feet of water. But when I'm going 1.5 miles an hour, that thing is way back there. 30. Let's go 34, 35, right there. Then we'll lower him down a little more, down to 15 feet, like so. Okay, how's the stream look? Pretty good. Okay. Well, everything today is a little smoother at least. Caught 2 fish. One got off, too small anyway, but he would have been nice bait. Okay, so now there's a big school of big fish right there. Where am I? I'm not really on a ledge. this one latched? No. Okay, let's change scenes, and then I'm going to do a tour of the box. This one? Yeah. Okay, so let's move this up a little bit. Like so. Oh boy. Not too good at staying on course. I think I spooked these guys. I was freaking heading right for them by accident. Can you see them? No, you can't see them in that camera. Okay, so let's do a tour of the streaming box. So here's my input, 110 volts coming from the inverter down there on the 2200 watt charger. This is a battery here that's operating this Live View Solo Pro, which is the bonding unit that sets out my signal through 4 modems mounted here and the Starlink satellite that's up above. So it's about 700 kilobytes per second going out on 5 different channels. So each channel is handling about 1,000. And then this is the GeekCom PC. It's a AMD 9. This is my music speaker, and that's gonna die soon. Where's my, get that plugged in. And then here's my batteries for the DJI camera that's on my head. This is the battery for the 360 camera that's up above. This is my Android phone that my head cam is on. This is the iPhone that the 360 cam is on. This is a Yolo Box Ultra switching device that allows me to switch scenes. I've got 4 HDMI inputs going into it and 1 USB input, and then I've got an HDMI output coming out. This is the mouse I'm using for that GeekCom PC, and then this is my iPad, which currently has is tied to the Wi-Fi, tied to this GPS chart plotter up here. So, and that which is connected to my live scope so we can see underwater. There's 2 power strips down the bottom down there. I've got a little fan with a switch right here for it. It's blowing right now on checkers. It's sucking the air down and blowing it out. But when it comes out, it's weird. It's not hot. It feels cool. That's why checkers likes that spot, I think. So that's a tour of the streaming box. I've got DJI audio, one on my chest here, and I got spares over here that are charging. That's it. We're done. We can change the scene again. Let's go back to something like this or this, maybe. Okay. We're trolling at 1.5 miles an hour. I got 2 lines out. Doesn't look like either one of them have a fish. I've got lures on right now. We're headed back to the marina. It's been a beautiful day, there's just not enough wind. I sail trolled for a while, but yeah, I was barely getting a mile per hour. And really, it slowed me down so much today that I didn't get to travel the ledges like I usually do, which is the best place to catch fish. So next time, I might, I'm not catching anything over by the marina anyway lately. So tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but the next time I come out, which could be Tuesday, Wednesday, no later than Thursday, I think I'm going to not put my bait out, and I'm going to motor at a faster speed to some place where it's better fishing, because I'm not catching anything on that whole stretch anyway, and it takes me about an hour and a half to troll from the boat, from the marina to the dam, and then that's where I can usually pick up the wind, and then I sail north. So, different plan next time. I'm 10 feet off the bottom with my downrigger. And over here, I'm probably only about 10 feet below down in the water on this line here. I've got weights on it, but at 1.5 miles, it swings way back. So it's almost 20 to 1. We'll probably get in about 1:30, and then Checkers and I will pack up and we'll head for home. Nobody in chat. Music stopped again. Sorry about that, Checkers. No, that's not what I want. This is next to impossible. There we go. Ooh, good rain. fact, I've been caught out a couple times lately, and I had some really nasty lightning. I just might pull these hooks up and go in a little faster. I've been out here long enough anyway. That goes there. This is off. No, it's not off the tether. It's still on. Whoa! Can you believe that shit? Oh, backwards. Okay, I'll pull that up, and then we'll pull this guy up. We'll unplug him so we don't have it powered on when it's up out of the water. It's okay, it's okay. There's another boat, it's that same boat getting towed again. Huh, that's weird. They towed them in this morning. Now they're towing them back out. What are you doing, Checkers? Some massive houses here. Look at that one, 3 stories high. Got 2 boat slips. One, two, three, four, 5 rooms have balconies, 6. So it must be every bedroom has a balcony. So they got a pontoon boat and maybe a bass boat. Wow. I'm gonna need a bigger seat if this dog is gonna be planted there all the time. Whoa. You're a good boy. I spoil you. Okay, that's weird. Guy's got his truck backed in. Maybe he's waiting for a boat to come. I'll have to take a ride over there someday. See what it takes to be able to use that boat landing. So I got the dagger board down, and you can't go, and the rudders, because I use them for docking. I mean, I don't really need them because it's such an easy place to dock, but I probably should have pulled them up because it is a little hard to handle. When you get up to about 5-6 miles an hour, thing starts to carve. Jesus Christ. Guy's working on his motor there. Huh. That's a handy way to work on a motor. So on my dock, there's 2 derelict boats. You could almost say 3. This guy with the pontoon boat under the cover here, he must not have ever looked up, because his motor is sticking out the back end of the cover, and he's had his motor cover, or the big cover over the top, but he's had his motor cover off for about a week now. Okay, let's get this down. Get this ready, like so. $250 horse Mercury sitting there with no cover on the motor. That can't be good. Might be a little bit too close to the dock. Perfect. That's in. That should be about right. Now I can suck this one in a little bit. Okay, now we can turn this off. And we can lift this out. Ooh, that's spilling all over the place. We're going to empty that. How does this look? That looks pretty good. Whoa. Okay. Come on. You doing okay, Checkers? Okay. Looks like we might get wet walking to the car, but we're not going to get wet docking at least. Okay, so this motor's got a bit of a problem. Stove. See? Now it's going to start beeping. Okay, let's get this up. I'll put that up here, like so. And let's run the power. Plug that in. And we'll go up here. How in the hell do these get pulled out all the time? I don't fucking get it. Okay, we'll turn that off. And we'll unplug it so we can charge it. And then let's put this away. Now, let's fold that, and we'll fold this, then we'll start wrapping this up. It'd be a little bit easier if I didn't have that motor remote dangling. Okay, that's done. Let's get that life jacket off you, Checkers. And we'll get the AC working for you. Okay, there we go. This goes outside. This goes over here. goes there. This I'm going to put up here. Like so. This. I just have a little bit too much stuff, you know. I'll put that right under there for now. Okay, checkers can come down. Oh, there you go. Sorry, did I hurt your throat? Those there. Here you go. Let's give you some water. Let's see what we're down to today. We're down to 78%. That's not bad. So the solar charger was keeping it charged nicely. Put that away. Okay, checkers, here's your water. Okay. Now, is anybody in chat?